So yesterday Laura left.
Welcome to the Tale of Two Smitties. We're Cody, Laura, and Raleigh. This past year we completed our skoolie bus conversion, turning a school bus into a tiny home on wheels. Subscribe and come along for the ride as we travel the country in Tots the Bus.
Last week we showed you some friends' rigs that we met up with at VanFest. But before that, during all that solar install and all that electrical talk, we had been hanging out in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Let's pick up there. Laura has a new job, and at that point she was still new and had to fly to Houston to do some training. If you've spent any time with us at all, you know that Houston's not exactly our favorite city, but it is where our employer is headquartered, so off she went to the city of humidity to do a little training. Heading out?
Yeah.
Have fun in the great nation of Texas. She drove up to Vegas to fly out. She could have flown out of Phoenix, but we'd just come from there, and she wanted to see her dad, who lives in Vegas, when she got back. Plus, it's closer to California, and that's our next stop.
Here's my room in Houston. King bed. Nothing too fancy. But the best part, as you probably can guess, a shower with unlimited water and a toilet I don't have to empty. Woo! So excited for that. Coming up next. So that wasn't exactly a 30-minute shower, but it was pretty much a 30-minute shower, and it was excellent. So now I'm just gonna dive into that giant king bed all to myself and have a great night's sleep. Good night, friends.
So this was our squad in Havasu. You've already seen Ramblin' Home with Craig and Melanie, and you've seen Tots, so let's do a quick walkthrough of the other two buses. This big rig belongs to That Miller Life, Abe, Micah, Leif, and Asher, and it is awesome. It features a roof raise, which makes it feel like an apartment, bunk beds for the kiddos, and a washer-dryer combo. Enjoy! And this is the Big Betty bus, home of Kyle and Bree. We met them while romping around in the Jeep with the Millers during the solar video a couple weeks back. Their bus is very well done with an awesome rooftop deck and a sick paint job.
We'll see you guys. Drive safe. say, Raleigh, you ready to roll? So yesterday Laura left just to go to training in Houston for her new job. Anyway, Raleigh and I are traveling solo. Travel gang. What, are you bored? Anyway, so we made it yesterday to this pilot station about halfway between Kingman, Arizona and Las Vegas, Nevada. And we spent today while working, but also trying to think about where we would want to go next. So Raleigh and I have decided it is time for us to head to California. That's something Laura and I have been looking forward to, but we're gonna head that way rather than hang around Las Vegas. Laura's got the car at the airport, so she'll be able to drive and meet us. Yeah, so let's get on the road, and we've got about an hour and a half to some BLM land right on the border of Nevada and California, right on the 15. If any of you have made that drive, those of our friends from California, it's kind of right near Whiskey Pete's, right on the border. So let's get to it. Raleigh and I just hiked up here. There's the dry lake bed, solar farm. Raleigh, we going for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Wild burros. Burros. I don't know how to say it. So we have spent about 4 days without Laura, and she arrives today. Well, she arrived yesterday in Vegas, but she spent the night at her dad's. They went to dinner, got to hang out a little bit, so that I'm sure that was fun for them. Laura's gonna drive, I don't know, sometime after lunch. It's Saturday, by the way. Sometime after lunch, she's gonna leave and meet us in California. So we're gonna get a head start this morning. I've just been kind of tidying up to get ready to drive. But we're gonna stay at a friend's house. So when I first moved to California, I was going to a church in Rancho Cucamonga and started playing softball with some guys there. And so a couple of them I still talk to, and one of them has a house in the high desert. And I guess the previous owner had an RV, so they've got like connections and space, and so I don't know, he was really inviting and said we could spend a couple nights if we want. So that'll be fun. It'll be good to see them. They actually dropped in on us in Dallas a couple years ago, which is good because I hadn't seen them in a few years. So It's probably been a couple years since then. So, Vic, looking forward to seeing you, man. And Kelly and the kids. Raleigh and I are all packed up and ready to go. We are on the border of Nevada and California, and we are going to head deeper into California, into the high desert, kind of Victorville area. Yeah, so we're all packed up. The hardest thing is to throw big trash away. Small trash bags, not a problem, gas stations, things like that, but the big cardboard box, that's from the solar panels, and I just don't know where to throw it. I mean, I could drive behind somewhere and find a dumpster, but it's a huge box. Anyway, difficulties.
I ended up finding a rest area on the way that had a huge dumpster.
Definitely new since we've been here last. That. Wild. It's humongous. Crazy. Ah, I love Vegas. I think Vegas is so much fun. So I made it to Las Vegas, and as you may remember, there's someone very special who lives in Las Vegas. Hi, Viz, Dad. So we are going to take a quick little ride on his new baby, this beautiful BMW bike, which I'll show you a little bit more right now. What kind of bike you got, Dad?
This is a 2008 BMW K1200 LT with about 20,000 miles on it, and I just repainted it this beautiful Austin yellow metallic.
Nice. How fast have you gone on it?
I shouldn't say. It's a beautiful, big, heavy bike, so it rides really, really well.
Beauty. Favorite spot you've traveled to so far?
Got to be Mount Zion. Being out in that environment with the open air, it's just beautiful. You're in the environment, not sort of in the car in the environment. It's kind of more personal somehow.
Yeah, cool. So, officially had my second ride on a motorcycle ever. We went up through Red Rock Canyon, which is really pretty, and even prettier when you have nothing around you to block your view. It's gorgeous. Super smooth ride and a lot of fun. Woo! With Cody getting a head start to California, it was time to say goodbye to my dad and head out of Las Vegas to catch up to him. On my way out, I passed by the solar field where Tot spent the week. You may have noticed some extra brightness coming from the field. Those are giant mirrors. They reflect the light up to the tower where water is turned into steam to create more power. How crazy is that?
Who's back from Vegas? Somebody is going to be very excited. Oh, who's that? Hello. Welcome back. Oh, she's so excited. She has missed you. Hey, Raleigh.
Hey, booty girl.
Let's go face first. How was the drive?
Good.
Long?
A little.
No, Raleigh. Leave it. Let's see how many. Oh my goodness. Ha 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 ha!